Hi everyone, welcome so much to today's session. Karibuni sana yet again to our deep dive session. Tunataka kuwakaribisha nyinyi wote and just to ask you to mobilize your friends and your classmates and anyone else who you think would love to be part of today's session. Wakaribishe wote so we can have a really wonderful time as we dive into the world of AI. So today we want to learn more about what artificial intelligence is, how to apply it in our everyday life, and even as we ask ourselves whether AI is taking over, whether it's going to take over our jobs. And well, there's a lot to learn and a lot of insights. And today I'm joined by Gladys Wambura. She is going to take us through the session today. She's going to let us know more about AI and just basically how to integrate it into our everyday life and into our jobs. So welcome very much, everyone. Tell us where you're watching us from. You can mention your name and your class or whether you're an alumni or not. We welcome everyone. And also you can send in your questions even as the session goes on. So karibu sana Gladys. Maybe you can say hi to people, tell them who you are and more about what you do in your everyday life. Wakujue vizuri. Karibu sana Gladys.
Asante sana. Hello all and welcome to AI for Everyone. Here today we're demystifying artificial intelligence in everyday life. My name is Gladys Wahito Wambura and I am an AI or artificial intelligence enthusiast and a data science guide for today. I'm also a project manager currently at Westminster, and I'm very happy to be talking about artificial intelligence because that's what is surrounding us in each and every thing that we do. So before we dive in, maybe I can tell you a bit about myself. I have a background in applied statistics with computing, and I've always been fascinated by the intersection of data and technology. So that journey led me to study software development, and eventually I dived deeper into the exciting world of data science. So now I am passionate about sharing this knowledge and simplifying the complexities of artificial intelligence for learners of all levels. That's my introduction, Marcy. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So, uh,
All right.
okay. So
Yeah,
my
you
goal
can
for
maybe.
today, sorry, my goal for today is to show you how AI is not just some futuristic concept out of a movie, the way we normally hear it, but it's something that is already impacting our daily lives and businesses. So maybe to begin with, the big question is, what is artificial intelligence? So let's start with what exactly is AI? It's often abbreviated as AI. That's why we are mentioning AI so many times. So, in simple terms, AI refers to the ability of machines to mimic human functions like learning and problem solving. So, it's all about building intelligent systems that can learn from data. So, we all try to identify patterns and also make predictions. Imagine machines possessing the remarkable ability to learn, to adapt, and even make decisions. So it's like unlocking a world of endless possibilities where computers not only process data but comprehend it. I've been mentioning so much data. I'll talk about data in the next section. So we draw insights and conclusions. The journey of AI is akin to a tale of innovation stretching back to the mid 20th century, where some visionary minds first dared to imagine that there would be intelligent systems. So today, we find ourselves surrounded by the impact of artificial intelligence every day, from virtual assistants that try to streamline our tasks to vehicles that revolutionize transportation. It's as if we are witnessing the dawn of a new era. So machines collaborate seamlessly with human beings, and they enhance our capabilities and reshaping industries in profound ways. So maybe we can understand what data is. So data is the food for AI. Artificial intelligence is a very powerful machine, and it needs fuel to run smoothly, just like a car. Sorry. So that fuel is now what we call data. Data is numbers and texts. They normally serve as the backbone of any artificial intelligence system. And what they do, they provide the necessary information from learning and decision making. So essentially, the more data an AI system has access to, the better it can understand its surroundings and also carry out tasks efficiently. Now, data normally comes in various forms. There is structured data and there is unstructured data. So, structured data are like numbers. They are normally organized neatly in a spreadsheet. It's more straightforward to work with. Imagine an Excel sheet. It's normally organized in rows and columns. So we are able to work with it very easily. Now, unstructured data, they are like images and text, and they present a bit more of a challenge. But regardless of the type, knowing how to gather, clean the data, and utilize the data is essential for developing a successful AI system. Let's break it down a bit further. First of all, I've talked about data collection. So, data collection involves gathering information from different sources. So, you think user interaction, sensor readings, or even online databases. So, once we collect the data, it needs to be cleaned because it's not usually clean. There are some missing values in the data. So, we clean it and we pre process it. So that means removing any inconsistencies or errors to ensure accuracy. Then finally, the processed data is fed now to an AI model where it serves as the building block for this model to learn and also make predictions. So in essence, data is the backbone of artificial intelligence. So, by understanding how to work with it, we can unlock the full potential of artificial intelligence, leading to exciting innovations that have improved our lives in countless ways. Maybe on the comment section, you can tell us what kind of data have you interacted with? Is it structured or unstructured data? Okay. So, moving on, artificial intelligence is applied in very many industries. It's already transforming industries left and right, from healthcare and finance to manufacturing, business, entertainment. So the possibilities are really endless. But how exactly is artificial intelligence making these changes? It all boils through data. So AI systems use vast amount of the data to learn and identify patterns and also make predictions out of them. For example, let's look at the healthcare. Imagine artificial intelligence analyzing medical scans to detect diseases earlier with a greater accuracy. So before even the doctors diagnose somebody with a disease, imagine the artificial intelligence systems analyzing the scans to detect diseases earlier. So this could involve using data from X-rays, MRI, and patient records to train these models to identify signs of like cancer, heart disease, or other conditions. So AI can be used to develop personalized treatment plans based on a patient's unique medical history and genetic data. Then when we look at finance, AI is revolutionizing the financial sector by helping to detect fraudulent transactions. So, for example, the algorithms of AI can analyze a customer's spending habits and financial history to predict their risk of defaulting a loan. I don't know if you knew that. So, this allows banks to make more informed lending decisions and offer customized financial products to their customers. Then, when we look at, let's say, manufacturing, artificial intelligence is optimizing production lines. So it helps predict equipment failures and ensure product quality in the manufacturing industry. So it analyzes sensor data from machines. I know you understand when I talk about sensor data from machines. I believe even cars have sensors. So what they pick is actually data. So AI can identify potential problems before they occur, which in manufacturing leads to reduced downtime and improved production efficiency. Then we also have entertainment. AI is personalizing our entertainment experience by recommending movies. I'm sure we've all used Netflix, music, and shows that we are likely to enjoy. So streaming services use data in our past viewing habits to suggest new content that we might like. So it's being used to create a more realistic and immersive experience in also video games and virtual reality such. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about something that hits close to home for many of us: AI in business. So, as busy professionals that we are, we understand the importance of productivity and making good, or rather data driven decisions. That's where AI comes in. It's a powerful tool that can revolutionize how your business operates. Some specific ways in which AI is transforming businesses is like enhanced customer experience. We have chatbots that can handle customer inquiries 24/7 without you being there. So they recommend personalized products and even analyze customer sentiments to improve the satisfaction of a client. Imagine AI powered chatbots that can answer complex questions. So they try to troubleshoot the problems and even schedule appointments while still providing a friendly and helpful experience for your customers. Also, AI can automate repetitive tasks in your business. For example, it identifies areas for cost saving, from maybe scheduling deliveries and managing inventories to even automating HR tasks and processing invoices. So AI can free up your employees' time to focus on more strategic initiatives that are a bit more important. The last one, AI in business help increase productivity. How? Imagine AI automatically generating reports and summarizing key data points and highlighting maybe potential issues. All this allows your team to focus on higher level tasks and achieve more in less time. So let's say you run a retail business. Artificial intelligence can analyze customer purchase history and the buying patterns of your customer to try predict future demands. So you're selling, let's say, electronics. You're selling in your electronic shop, you have TVs, fridge, and all those, but you realize that the fridge is not moving as needed, and maybe the TV is moving as needed. You can utilize artificial intelligence patterns to predict whether in 5 years' time will I really need to be selling fridge? Will I have sales on? that particular product. So this allows you to optimize your inventory and reduce stockouts and ensure that you have the right products in stock at the right time. So AI can personalize product recommendation for each customer, and it leads to increased sales and customer satisfaction. So let me just mention artificial intelligence in healthcare. I think I had mentioned it. So it tries to scan, let's say, diseases using the X-rays and MRIs and patient records to train the models to identify a disease way before the disease occurs. So it can be used to develop personalized treatment plan based on the client needs. Okay. So maybe we can look at data-driven decision making. Stop relying, if you're in business, we really rely on gut feelings. So how about getting AI to analyze marketing campaigns and competitor insights to help you make informed decisions? So with AI, you can predict customer behavior and optimize pricing strategies, and also identify new market opportunities, all based on concrete data. Okay, so let's look at the artificial intelligence cycle. So these are just a few industries that I've mentioned. The potential applications of AI are vast and continue to grow as we collect and analyze more data. In any other way you think AI is majorly being used in business, feel free to write a comment. So let's look at artificial intelligence cycle. So as we write the comments, let's see how AI systems are actually built. This process is known as the AI life cycle. It involves several key stages. The first stage is business and use case development, which we call the problem. It all starts with a clear understanding of the problem. So you're trying to solve something. This involves defining your business goals and identifying how AI can be leveraged to achieve them. For example, are you looking to improve customer service or optimize your supply chain or automate repetitive tasks? A well-defined use case, such as a roadmap for your AI project, will be very useful. Secondly, there is the design phase. So once you have a clear use case, the next step is normally data collection. Remember, we said that data is the fuel for AI. So you need high quality relevant data to train your AI model effectively. So this phase involves identifying the type of data you need and determining how to collect it, e.g., from public sources, the sensors we talked about, internal databases, and ensuring the data is clean and ready for analysis. We also have training and test data procurement. During this stage, the collected data is split into two sets. We normally have training data and testing data. The training data is used to teach the AI models so they can learn from it. The testing data is used to evaluate the model's performance. So we train the data using a specific size of the data that we have a large data, let's say 100%. Then we pick, let's say 80% to train the data. So after we've trained it and it has learned the patterns of that data, we test it now using the other 20% to see whether the model has learned enough. And we also identify any areas of improvements. Then after that, we have now building. So this is where the magic happens. Using the trained data now, you choose and build a model that aligns with your use case. There are different types of AI model, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. So once the AI model are built, the model is tested using the testing data to assess its accuracy and effectiveness. So there is that part of testing and evaluation after you've built it now. Then there is deployment. If the model performs well in testing, it's time to deploy it to the real world now. So this involves integrating the model into your existing systems or applications. However, the work doesn't stop there. It's crucial to monitor the model's performance after deployment to make necessary adjustments as needed to ensure it continues to deliver value, the value that you want. You can continue asking your questions on the comment section. So let's now see how we can make sense out of trends and patterns. That is the wonderful world of AI. So there are various types of AI. We are going to go through them, but we are still talking about data. So by analyzing the vast amounts of data, we can identify patterns and trends that will be impossible for humans to see alone. So let's dive into some of the ways AI is used to solve problems and make our life easier. We have imagine a city struggling with traffic congestion, like Nairobi. So AI can analyze data in real time, considering factors like weather, accidents, and maybe special events that are there. So based on these patterns, artificial intelligence can suggest solutions like dynamic lane adjustments, or maybe optimized traffic light timings, or maybe ultimately reduce congestion and save commuters' time. Maybe in the chat box, you can also mention ways in which you think a city AI can revolutionize a city struggling with traffic congestion. So there is also predictive analytics. Most retail companies use AI to analyze customer purchasing history and predict future demands. So it allows them to optimize things like inventory management, prevent overstocking, and stockouts as well. For example, an online retailer might use AI to predict a surge in demand for maybe clothings based on historical data and maybe also current weather trends. So it's very useful for predictive analytics. We also have customer insights. Artificial intelligence can analyze customer behavior on maybe websites and social media to understand their preferences and purchase intent. So that one allows companies to personalize the customer experience. I don't know whether you've ever asked yourself why, when you think of something and then get to social media, probably search something out, browse a little bit. The next day you'll get to that social account. You're going to see things related to what you had searched. So a streaming service might use AI to recommend things similar to those that you've browsed or watched in the past. So it helps keep you engaged and subscribed. Then we also have personalization. Artificial intelligence is no stranger to the world of entertainment. So, for example, music streaming services normally use AI to analyze your listening habits and recommend new artists or songs that you might enjoy. Similarly, social media platforms can personalize your news feed based on your past interactions and interests, and they ensure a more engaging user experience. We also have fraud detection. that is for financial institutions mainly. So they can rely on AI to analyze financial transactions and identify potential fraud attempts in real time. So the algorithms can analyze patterns in spending habits and detect anomalies that might indicate some fraud activity. So that helps protect both the financial institutions and their customers as well from financial losses. Then lastly, we have supply chain optimization. Manufacturing companies can leverage AI to optimize their supply chains, ensuring efficient delivery of materials and products. So AI can analyze historical data and predict potential disruptions, thereby allowing companies to adjust their supply chains and minimize the delays. So that normally helps businesses to maintain efficient operations and meet customer demands on time. So these are just a few examples of how AI is and patterns that lead to innovative solutions that benefit businesses and individuals alike. So as AI technology continues to evolve, we can expect more exciting applications to emerge in the future. So look out for that. Then, so far, so good. I think we've talked about AI in a good way throughout. However, uh, with any powerful technology, there are also challenges to consider. AI is no exemption. Issues like data privacy, security, potential bias in AI systems, though all this, computational power, dependency on data quality, ethical concerns, they require careful attention. So, but by developing and deploying AI responsibly, we can mitigate these risks and unleash the potential of this technology for good. So let's look at data privacy and security challenge. The effectiveness of AI heavily relies on the quality of data. I think when we were talking about data, we mentioned after collecting your data, or rather gathering your data, you're supposed to clean it and pre-process it. So AI relies heavily on the quality of data and also the quantity that it is trained on. So poor quality data can lead to biased and inaccurate AI models. So you ensure that you have access to clean and reliable data for responsible AI development. Then we also have ethical concerns. So as AI becomes more sophisticated, ethical considerations become paramount. Issues like bias in algorithms, potential job displacements, and use of AI for autonomous weapons normally raise ethical concerns that need to be addressed. Then AI systems often require a vast amount of personal data. So we ensure data privacy and security, which is very critical to protect an individual's rights and prevent misuse of their data. Then AI algorithms can inherit biases from the data they're trained on. So this can lead to discriminatory outcomes, for example, in loan approvals or facial recognitions softwares. So mitigating this bias in the models require careful design and development processes. Then lastly, we have computational power. Training complex AI model requires significant computing power and resources. So this can be a barrier for smaller companies or organizations that may not have access to the necessary infrastructure. So these are just a little bit of the challenges that come with artificial intelligence. I think we had already talked of the benefits like enhanced decision making, personalized experience, recommendation systems, automating repetitive tasks, innovation, and discoveries. But remember, every powerful machine has challenges, and this artificial intelligence isn't an exemption. So, what are your thoughts on the challenges of AI, or any that maybe you have come across? Maybe you can share your concerns or hopes for the future of AI technology. Then, next, maybe we can talk about careers in artificial intelligence. So, are you curious about a career in AI? The good news is the demand for skilled artificial intelligence professionals is skyrocketing. There are numerous paths that you can take. So these are just a few that are highlighted on your screen. And they're very exciting career options in artificial intelligence. For example, we have data scientists. Data scientists normally analyze data to uncover patterns and insights that can be used to improve business decisions. This role in particular requires strong skills in statistics, programming, and data wrangling. Then we also have machine learning engineer. A machine learning engineer builds and trains machine learning models that can learn from data and therefore make predictions out of them. This particular role requires expertise in machine learning algorithms and also the programming languages and also cloud computing platforms. Then we also have an AI engineer. What does an AI engineer do? They design, they develop, and they deploy AI systems for specific application. So this particular role involves a combination of skills in software engineering, machine learning, and understanding the business problems that you're trying to solve. Then we also have a data analyst. So data analysts, their work is to clean, organize, and analyze data to identify trends and communicate these insights to stakeholders. So this role involves skills in data manipulation, visualization tools. Visualization are those that you try to draw the graphs and the charts and try to explain to a business stakeholder in a language that he understands, not using the tech jargons, So you analyze the data, you clean it, and then you get this visualization and explain to him in a language that he understands. So this role involves skills in data manipulation, storytelling, which is very important, and also the visualization bit of it. So we also have a natural language processing engineer, that is NLP engineer. They develop AI systems that can understand and process human language. So this particular role requires expertise in linguistics and also machine learning and deep learning techniques. Then we have computer vision engineer. A computer vision engineer develops AI systems that can analyze and interpret visual information from images and videos. This particular role requires skills in computer vision algorithms and also deep learning and image processing techniques. So beyond this specific role, AI skills are becoming increasingly valuable across various industries. For example, marketing professionals are leveraging AI to personalize marketing campaigns, while while human resource professionals are also using AI to automate tasks and improve candidate screening. So, concerning the practical skills that you may need, there is programming. In programming, we have Python and we also have R. Python is the most popular language in AI. So learning Python is a great first step. You'll also want to explore some libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn for data analysis and machine learning. Then we also have statistics and mathematics, or mathematics and statistics. So a strong foundation in statistics and mathematics will help you understand the concept behind machine learning algorithm. Then we also have data analysis. So being able to clean, manipulate, and analyze data is crucial for any artificial intelligence role. Then lastly, we have critical thinking and problem solving. Of course, artificial intelligence is all about solving problems with data. So being able to think critically and creatively is very essential. Maybe I can also hear from you guys. What do you think are the practical skills you might maybe or you may have heard of that require you to become an AI expertise or expert? So this is where my personalized training sessions now come in. If you're feeling inspired to take the next steps and dive deeper into AI and data science, then my sessions, my training sessions are flexible. We'll work together to create
Hi, Gladys. I think you went offline a bit, but we are really having an engaging session. I hope you're all really learning a lot. I'm personally learning so much. And thank you so much, guys. Just to mention the people who I can see online, I can see Dr. Koigi is here with us today. Karibu sana daktari. We were there during your session, and thank you for your support. Thank you for joining. And I also see Helen Mwangi in the house, and I can see your question that says that we should mention AI in healthcare training. So I know the doctors are in the house, and we will also dive into that to see how we can integrate or make use of AI to streamline our healthcare training and services. Karibu sana Faith Gakoi, I can see you. You're saying great info there. Karibu sana Lucy, I can see you in the house. Looking forward to learning more about AI. Karibu sana, we are still learning. Victor, I see you. Karibu sana, Baba Dani, as we call you. Great presentation, very informative and educative. I agree. Very informative. So let's keep our notebooks close to us. we are really learning also some terms that could be new to some of us. Karibuni sana. Let's keep learning. We are just waiting for Gladys to come back online. I don't know if there's an AI that has detected her presentation. Anyway, just joking. Thank you so much, guys. Keep sharing the link with your networks so we can have more and more people join in and also get to learn together with us. I see your questions. We will be able to answer each of these questions at the end of the presentation. So we can all, our questions will all be addressed. Just waiting for Gladys to come back. And she's back. Karibu, are you able to share the presentation one more time?
Yes, just give me a minute.
Yeah, sorry about that, but I was able to welcome everyone else who is with us online. And I know we are really learning a lot. Thank you so much for the great presentation so far.
Okay, I think I've shared.
All right, great.
Okay,
You can proceed.
okay. So apologies for that. I was talking about the personalized sessions and what sets our sessions apart. So we have deep dives that is focusing on specific topics. So we go beyond the basics. Whether you want to master specific, maybe machine learning algorithms, we explore the areas of AI like computer visions or natural language processing, or even dive deeper into the data visualization techniques. I can tailor the program, Yani, to your interest and goals. I think I had talked about hands-on training, where learning by doing is key. So the sessions are designed to be interactive and engaging. You work on practical exercises and real-world case studies, and even develop your own projects to solidify your understanding and build a strong portfolio that showcases your capabilities. Then I had talked about forecast guidance. So you'll receive personalized feedback on your work and also help you troubleshoot, maybe if you need troubleshooting assistance where you get stuck, and answers to any questions that you might have. So we have actually some people who are in, so you won't be alone in this. It's a learning journey, we understand. So they help provide dedicated guidance and support throughout your journey. So these are some of the ways in how we do it. But of course, we do it. We have, like, imagine the possibilities. So you could transition into a rewarding career in AI or data science, or enhance your existing skill set, probably as a business person, to become more valuable into your current profession. Then you also gain the confidence to tackle real world artificial intelligence products and contribute to the innovative solutions. Then you also open doors to new opportunities and challenges in the ever evolving field of AI. So these sessions can help you unlock your full potential in the exciting world of artificial intelligence and data science. So I think that was a good session for today. I'll pass it back to Mercy for questions. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
All right. Thank you so much, Gladys, for that very informative session. I believe now we are a bit more knowledgeable. We know what AI is here to help us in, not only to get scared that it will take over our jobs and take over the world, but mainly just to, like, streamline things and make us, have more time for our, other things, so it can also do the hard work for us, so that we can, like, live more efficiently. So I'll go into the questions, and our very first question is from Lucy, and she was asking, what programming languages and tools do you recommend for someone who's starting in AI? So we'll answer one question at a time as we move.
So, answering that question of what programming languages and tools required for a person who is getting started. So, whether you're someone from a different, maybe background or career path, and you're venturing into AI, at first it can seem daunting, but there are some fantastic programming languages and tools that's specifically suited for beginners to take their first step into this exciting world. So, you can consider a programming language called Python. So why Python? So it reigns supreme as the beginner best friend in artificial intelligence. It is normally known for its easy to learn syntax and vast collection of libraries, specifically designed for data science and machine learning. So there are numerous online sources and tutorials catering to learning Python from scratch. You can explore platforms like Coursera, Datacamp, or even YouTube, or even join my personalized sessions for, beginner friendly Python courses. So once you're comfortable with the basics, you can dive into libraries like Python. Python is normally used or known for numerical computations. It's normally a fundamental skills in data analysis. We also have pandas. Pandas is used for data manipulation and analysis. It's essential for wrangling your data into a usable format. We also have skitlearn. That's a treasure trove of machine learning algorithms, which allow you to experiment with various techniques. Then for the tools, we have a tool called Jupyter Notebook. So that's your interactive playground for data exploration and analysis. It's a web-based application that allows you to write Python code and also visualize data and also explain your findings all within the same environment. So getting started, Jupyter Notebook is typically included when you install Python with scientific libraries. There are numerous tutorials also to guide you through setting it up and using it as a feature. Then we also have Google Colab, which is optional. So if you're short on computing power or maybe prefer a cloud-based environment, then Google Colab is a fantastic option. It's a free Jupyter Notebook environment that is hosted on Google servers, and it allows you to run code and access powerful hardware resources without needing a high-end computer. So getting started, you can head over to I think collab.research.google.com, and you can explore that more. So remember, these are just the initial steps. So as you progress into your AI journey, you might explore other languages like R or Java for specific applications, or maybe dive deeper into advanced deep learning frameworks like TensorFlow or PyTorch. But for now, you can focus on the programming language and also the environment where you write your code and the core libraries that will equip you with a solid foundation to build upon. But most importantly, you have fun and embrace the exploration, and also, utilize social media and the resources that are there for you, because the world of AI is vast and ever evolving, and there is always something new to learn. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Gladys, for answering that question very elaborately. And I'm sure, Lucy, you've been answered. We have Helen, who would like you to mention. I know you mentioned how we use AI in our various sectors, but I see we have medics in the house. Maybe you can quickly mention how we can use AI in healthcare training. Just summarize, or just mention something on that on behalf of Helen as we quickly answer the questions in the interest of time. Go ahead, Gladys.
Okay. Okay. Welcome, doctors in the house. So AI is rapidly transforming the healthcare landscape, and its impact on medical training is very significant. So we have, for example, personalized learning. Imagine AI-powered learning platforms that tailor your medical education content to your specific needs. So they kind of try to analyze your strengths and weaknesses and recommend relevant study materials as a trainer. Then we also have surgical skills training. They are AI powered virtual reality simulators that are transforming the surgical training sector. So these VR simulators allow you to practice complex surgical procedures in a realistic 3D environment. They kind of offer a safe and immersive way to gain experience and refine your technique before performing surgery on real patients. Then we also have something like medical image analysis. So there are algorithms of AI that are being trained to analyze medical images like X-rays, MRIs, CT scans with incredible accuracy. So these AI tools can assist you as a doctor to identify abnormalities and diagnose diseases as at early stages and even suggest treatment options. Then they also have medical history. So they're being used in detecting various diseases. But remember, AI is a powerful tool that can enhance your medical expertise and improve patient care as a trainer. So the possibilities of its applications in healthcare training are limitless, basically. So they focus on enabling computers to understand and process patients' diagnosis and also their language. We can go through them some other time, but basically, AI this case treating diseases, medical histories, helping you to hone your disease. Thank you, Mercy.
All right, thank you very much. So, yeah, as Gladys mentioned, we will have her contacts shared with everyone. Then, of course, you can have more and more information on our one-on-one session. The next question is from Lucy. She's asking, how do you see AI impacting jobs in the workforce in the next decade, like in the next 10 years? Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lucy, for that question. To be honest, the impact of AI on jobs is a complex and much debated topic. Some people fear widespread job displacements. Others see AI as a tool that will transform existing roles. For example, AI might impact the workforce in the next decade by maybe repetitive tasks. For example, rule-based tasks in sectors like manufacturing, data entry, customer service will likely become increasingly automated by AI. This can lead to job loss in these areas, but it can free up human workers to focus on more creative and strategic tasks. Then AI can also automate many back office and administrative functions that make businesses more efficient and freeing up human resources for maybe high level activities. The risk of AI will likely create new job opportunities, actually, in areas like AI development, cybersecurity, such. So these roles will require a blend of technical skills and human expertise to manage, maintain, and interpret the outcomes of AI systems. People are still trying to create robots that can think like human beings, but have they been able to get anything actually that can actually have the capabilities to actually think like a human being yet? No. So you should not fear about job displacements. While new jobs will be created, there is a risk, yes, but particularly for those who rely heavily on routine tasks. So the workforce will need to adapt to the changing landscape and upskilling as well. Keep upskilling yourself and reskilling initiative to ensure that you have the skills needed for the AI powered economy, because that's where we are shifting. So looking ahead in 10 years, the shift towards roles that require creativity, critical thinking, and human-centered skills will be there mostly, and AI will handle more routine tasks. So the future AI, the future of work with AI is not set in stone. That's what I would say. The impact will depend on how we prepare and adapt ourselves. So you embrace it as a tool, invest in continuous learning, and focus on human-centric skills. That's how we will ensure a future where AI complements and enhance the human workforce. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And I believe that has also answered Victor's question, which was also like he's asking, isn't AI too intrusive? How safe are human beings in the face of AI? So I believe you've also answered that. It's for us to keep upskilling and getting to learn how to integrate it. So we'll move to the next question. Lucy is asking, could you recommend any books, courses, or resources for learning about AI?
Um, yeah, I will recommend maybe some tutorials. You can look at Coursera for a start. For beginners, there's a book called Artificial Intelligence for Dummies, second edition. I think it's normally by John Muller. So, Artificial Intelligence for Dummies, second edition. It offers a clear and concise introduction to the concepts, perfect for those with no prior technical knowledge. Then we also have Being Human in the Age of Artificial Intelligence book. It's called, I think, Life 3.0, Being Human in the Age of Artificial Intelligence. That book, to be specific, explores the broader philosophical and societal implications of AI. So you really learn a lot when you get close to that. So for those with some programming experience, you can look at Python for Dummies, still by John Muller. You can also look at machine learning. That is an introduction. That is a book as well, I think, by Simon Wilmot. Yeah, those ones are the ones I know. More technical dives, artificial intelligence approach, third edition. That one is also a very good book. But those are just a few suggestions. There are many other fantastic resources available. You can explore online reviews and browse bookstores. And don't hesitate to also ask libraries or maybe fellow AI enthusiasts for recommendations based on their experience on maybe your specific interests. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. So I've typed the books below, so we can, find look for them and get to read more. I'm also one of the people who needs these resources. So thank you very much. The next question is, do you have a training program for kids, and how is it packaged? That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes, I do have a training program for kids. Um, it's called, you can look at the website. It's called skykids.co.ke. Skykids.co.ke. So we offer very good courses for the kids. That is the programming bit of it. So we normally call it coding for kids. It's very good that you mentioned it, Mercy, because in this life that we're living, very many kids want to know about technology. You'll see kids with phones, and they're very curious about what is
Really?
happening in the world today. So you can enroll them. Skykids.co.ke is where you can find a list of courses that you will want your child to learn. They're very, very affordable. We do after school programs that is from 5:30 to 7:30. We also do weekends, that is Saturdays, and we also do holiday. So you can have a look at that website. You'll get all the information there. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that. So it's skykids.co.ke. That's where we're going to enroll our kids. And Helen also would like to know more about the language. Is Python a data analysis software like SPSS? I know you had mentioned, so you can just explain to her.
Um, Python is a high end or a high level programming language. It's powerful and particularly well suited for AI and data science applications. Now, Python is easy to learn and read. It comes with so many frameworks or libraries. You'll find software developers, those that develop maybe websites using Python, libraries like Django or even Flask. And you also find data scientists and maybe also artificial intelligence engineers using Python as well, but they're using different libraries. So Python is a powerful and versatile programming language that particularly is well suited for artificial intelligence and data science. So it's an excellent first step on your AI journey. We also have R. R is also a language that you can look at. SPSS is a statistical software. It's different from Python. Python is a programming language. SPSS is a statistical software. So it was, I think, developed by IBM and it's used for data analysis. So Python is a language that is used to build, and SPSS is a statistical software, very nice for data analysis. Thank you. I hope I've answered that.
Yes, I believe you've answered that. Thank you so much, Helen. I hope you've been answered. You can let us know in the comments section. So I don't know if we have any more questions. Yeah, there's one more question from Lucy. She's asking, what are some ways to dispel fear and misinformation about AI, considering the uncertainties that have arisen for some careers?
Okay. So, I think we had mentioned about the fear of losing your job. So there's so many uncertainties. The rise of AI can become a source of anxiety, by the way, particularly regarding the job displacement. I had mentioned that it is a very huge debate that is actually going on. So you can maybe try to focus on upskilling and reskilling. So continuous learning in AI will help you very well to keep up with the pace that AI is running. So whether or not jobs will be displaced, you'll be in a good position to, keep up with what is going on. So also there are initiatives that are going on. Maybe educational institutes are kind of helping play a crucial role in providing training programs to help workers upskill and reskill for future workforce. But not all jobs will be impacted. Jobs requiring creativity, I think we had said that, social skills and emotional intelligence are less likely to be automated. So if your job is all about creative thinking, then you're safe. You're very, very safe. So focus more on upskilling yourself. There is unique human skills like leadership, communication, empathy, problem solving. Those ones AI can never replicate. So remain responsible for setting goals, making your own decisions, and ensuring that even if it comes, it is used ethically and responsibly. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that, Gladys. We have one more from, okay, Helen says yes, it's now clear to her. And one more question from Lucy asking, is AI regulated by the Communications Authority? I don't know if you know about the, regulation of AI.
Um, I don't think so. I don't think there is any current or rather specified regulatory framework for AI, especially in Kenya. But the Communications Authority of Kenya, that is CA, and the regulatory body for ICT sector, I believe they are taking steps to address emerging technologies like AI. So we mentioned it's an emerging technology, and the career especially is skyrocketing. So I don't think so far there is any ongoing regulatory framework for AI in Kenya.
All right. Yes, so I believe more information in the trends are changing day by day. So it's for us to stay informative and to see if there are like any regulations that will come up, just to stay abreast and to stay informed. So thank you so much, Gladys. Many people are asking to see you, but I know you had mentioned that you had an issue with your camera, but at least we can see your photo, and that's you, we believe. And well, that's it. We've come to the end of our session. I don't see any more questions that we haven't answered. And well, just a comment from our listeners saying thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Sana Gladys. We will reach out to you for more consultation. So I believe at this point you can probably just read out your number. I have it running on the screen, but you can just tell us where we can find you, probably your email address, etc., as a parting shot, and then we can wrap up.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mercy. My email address is gladyswahito7 at gmail.com. gladyswahito7 at gmail.com. My number is 0724 960 315. And I'm on all social media platforms. I'm on LinkedIn at as Gladys Wahito Wambura. You can find me there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We have your number running on the screen. So for anyone who'd like to call, and also her LinkedIn is as it is her full names, Gladys Wahito Wambura. You can reach out to her and get to learn more and more. So that takes us to the end of our session today. Asante sana for your time, Gladys. I don't know if I can see someone popping in just now, but because of time, we may not be able to go back to the session or to your question. We have these sessions recorded on our YouTube channel at NBPS Alumni Association on YouTube. And you can also get to also follow us on our social media, where you can also keep up with the next sessions and any more questions that you'd like to address. Thank you so much, everyone. I would like to wish you all a wonderful evening. Asanteni sana for tuning in. Bye.